Good morning, everyone. Today we give recognition to Our Lady Help of Christians, and when I say give recognition to it, it's a memorial. It's not a feast, but it's a time when we recognize these things happening in the life of the church. You might say, well, who is Our Lady Help of Christians? Well, she is the patroness of Australasia, basically Australia and Tasmania and areas around that, including New Zealand, I would presume. So I thought that, there are probably other areas or other times when we give recognition to other patron saints. Often we would pray to St. Anthony if we've lost something, because he is the patron saint of lost things. And yes, sometimes it helps, and we do find those things. Our patron saint in South Africa, and maybe we should earnestly pray for her intervention, if nothing else, is obviously Our Lady. Mary is the patron saint of South Africa. As far as my personal contact is, the patron saint of deacons is Saint Stephen. Saint Stephen was one of the first deacons. He was his feast day is the day after Christmas, and he was the fellow who was stoned to death while St. Paul held the garments of those who were killing him. Not the way that I think every deacon should go, by the way, just in case you're thinking of it. Other saints that we might think of, St. Jude, who was Thaddeus, the apostle Thaddeus, but he was so named because there was confusion between Judas Iscariot and Jude, and it was easier to have a slightly different name. But St. Jude is the man we're talking about, and he's a patron saint of hopeless cases. Sometimes with tongue-in-cheek, I would often say to some of the pupils that I was working with, sort of, you need to pray to your patron saint of hopeless cases. And of course, they would laugh. Of course, it was done in jest. But yes, there are some situations and sometimes when you just feel there's a situation now where it's beyond my control. Put yourself in the hands of St. Jude and pray for a positive outcome. But my favorite patron saint has got to be St. Arnold. And so, who's St. Arnold? St. Arnold is the patron saint of beer drinkers. Stick with that one, all right? It's really important. Patron saints of almost anything. And St. Arnold is the patron saint of beer drinkers. So you have a wonderful evening. At least have a wonderful day. And when you get to the evening, maybe have a toast to St. Arnold. God bless and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.